Hey guys, this is Irish Vampire. We're picking up right where we left off in the last episode. I literally just hit the button twice to stop recording and pick it back up. So, I was starting to talk about episode 11 just a second ago. Um, episode 11. Episode. Look, it's been a long day. I'm not saying that's an excuse. Just saying, bear with me, guys. Alpha 11. So Alpha 11 is supposed to be dropping like any time now. There's all kinds of talk about that. They're switching to the Unity 5 engine. Currently they're running Unity 4. My understanding was they might have been doing it, and then they might have not been doing it. They were going to save it for the upcoming 12 update. Nobody really knew one way or the other, and everybody was speculating, and it turned into a big thing. From everything I can tell, the way they're talking about it now, it sounded like they were going to try to do it for 12, but they just hit a point where they had so much done with it that they just went, you know what, let's just do this. And so now they're going to try to include it in Alpha 11, which is why it's taking just a little bit longer to put out. That's not definitive. I'm not a developer. I don't know the developers. So I can't say for certain one way or the other. However, it seems like they're going to go ahead and just try to include Unity 5 in the next update. So when we try to record those videos for quote-unquote season 1 of these, like it's going to be insane. I don't know if there's going to be problems with recording. I don't know if... So, in case you're wondering, I kind of ran out of crossbow bolts when I killed that last pig. So I'm kind of going to beat this pig to death now. This is a bad time to run out of stamina. Come on. Trying to kill that pig. Alright. I have a little bit of water. I could shoot him, but I don't want to bring down zombies on me either. Where'd the pig go? See what happens? I left it for a minute to swap some things out, get some water in me. Now I have no idea where that piggy went. I wasted a significant portion of my life on that pig. Let's see, maybe higher ground. Well, you guys probably saw where he went, but I sure didn't. So yeah, what I was saying, when Alpha 11 comes out, because they're upgrading to a new system, I don't know if there's going to be problems recording, I don't know if there's going to be problems playing. They're expecting it to work, and it seems like it's working pretty well from the developer blog, but who knows what's going to happen when it actually drops. This is, of course, assuming that I am correct, and they're even going to include it in this update. So, I mean, the whole thing becomes a big game of, will it work or not? Is it even there? You can see why this is a controversial topic, I think. I'm hoping, anyway. You can see why this is a controversial topic. The whole thing is just getting a little bit out of control, in my opinion. I witnessed an argument over the weekend between people going, it is there, but it's not there. Nobody's confirmed it. Yeah, they have confirmed it. It's just, it's ridiculous, is what it comes down to. It doesn't really matter. It'll happen when it happens, and if there's problems, we'll deal with it. Oh, this is good for us. And also bad, because I have no space. Alright, well... I have some time to organize here. Well, let's go ahead and take that. I see you, crawler. trying to sneak up on me, kill me. Like I said, those purses. Don't know why. For some reason, these women picking up their purses and just taking all the food and running out. I don't know why they're all in the purse, but there they are. And, you know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's not women. Maybe it's guys, and it's not a purse, it's a satchel. Maybe it's guys taking the food and running. I don't know. All I know is I could really use all that food right now, so I'm going to kill the zombies in the area, as you saw. And then take as much as I can, fill up my fullness. I was kind of hoping it wouldn't pick that one up right away. Jam. I'm going to go ahead and make the salmon too. It's not much fullness. It seems like a waste, but I don't want to have to panic about space either. So here's the thing. I got 250 feathers. Feeling pretty comfortable dumping some of these. I'm probably going to regret that later, but for now, I'm going to choose to just go with it. Don't really want to dump any of that, though. See, this is the problem with staying out here too long, guys. I gotta dump the cloth fragments and take the grain alcohol. Actually, what I should do is I am going to put the grain alcohol down here, drink it. Then I'm gonna find my cloth fragments. And now I have basically unlimited stamina. Grain alcohol gives you a ridiculously long stamina boost. You can see how it's got that little mug down in the corner, the little mug icon. As soon as I get far enough away from these zombies for a second, I'll show you what it does. If you look over here, it's going to give you +2 stamina for every second. That's more than you can run, essentially. You'd have to be running and swinging this thing the whole time to really get your stamina down enough that it matters. Even then, it's going to come back fast. So, for all intents and purposes, it's unlimited stamina. Now, lots of people don't really like using the grain alcohol for that. So it's weird. That's because the grain alcohol can be used for both making gas for later on when you have the power tools like the auger and the chainsaw, as well as the bigger health kits. I don't think I have any right now. Yeah, no, I don't have any. We go into the crafting table and we look up first aid kit. You're going to see it takes grain alcohol, regular bandages, and a blood bag, sorry. If you have those things, you can put it together. It instantly heals 50 points for you, and it will stop bleeding. I think that's all it does. I might be wrong. It might have overtime healing as well. Truth is, I've never had a reason to experiment with it. I mean, I use them, but it's pretty much for that immediate health gain. And when I'm not in a hurry, I just kind of pop the painkillers. So that's what I do. Of course, again, you can make those herbal bandages, so maybe they're going to be a better thing to use as time goes on. What is that? Is that a pig? Nurse? I feel like you just gave me back that pig I lost. Especially since I didn't have to kill it myself. So, another problem is that I ran out my what is it called? My crossbow bolts. So I don't really have room to make any if I wanted to. So the first thing we're going to have to do is just find a place where we can dump our stuff for a little while. So I'm thinking if there's a prefab up the way here, we'll just stay there for a while. Even if I have to build a bit on one side and then start having to work my way over into a pre-made house. I'm sorry if there's noise in the background, guys. I mean, I have roommates, it's just the way it is. There's nothing I can do about some of this stuff. They have some dogs and some few cats, and they're part of our household is moving back in from where they were, so it's just gonna be noisy, guys. I apologize. Here we go again with this. I really want that chicken. I want it because I'm kind of desperate for food right now. So what can I drop? What can I drop? Well, I said I'd drop it if I found something better, and you know what? We're a little bit low on our hunger. I feel like Sham doesn't give you that much anyways. Let's go ahead and do that. Pick up our blueberry seeds again. Toss these down here. And drink us some water. Not the most elegant solution I've ever come up with, but I mean, as long as it's going to use the sham to its fullest, like, it really doesn't matter when you use it, just so long as the points are all going to get put to use. Because I'm going to need it now, I'm going to need it later. The same amount of fullness is gone, period. I was kind of hoping that would kill that one off by putting the empty water together, but as soon as I drink again, it becomes a problem because then I'm going to have no place for glass. I really want to get those crossbow bolts going again, but it's just not in the cards right now. So, kill this little jerk. Really hate them. I could run off and kill it, but the truth is, the zombies are never going to stop spawning throughout the game. So, well, you could just stand there all day, swinging at them, killing them, taking names, and all that other kind of fun stuff. The truth is, all you're really doing is degrading your weapon, your stamina, your time. You can see that I'm already at 1745, so I'm starting to worry about whether or not we're going to find a place to live for tonight. In fact, kind of worried that we may have to look into starting building soon. Again, in the early game, this is just going to be part of the gameplay, guys. You're going to be running, hoping to find a house. Again, as soon as I say that, I run up on a prefab, so what do I know? Seriously. For some reason, my R is not working. So that's just how that's going for now. So let's go ahead and run into this town here. See if we can't find a place to live for the night. Unfortunately, that means we're going to be killing many of these as we can. I don't want to have to panic about zombies while I'm trying to find a place to live. Thankfully, we did find this spiked club super early. Otherwise, this part of the game would be just the worst. Really hoping we don't run into dogs. We do have a tendency to spawn in the bigger places like this. And barn, that's never a good thing. Dogs tend to spawn around barns. My understanding is there's supposed to be 3 dogs when they spawn together like that. Sorry, I heard a dog. Dogs really are the worst. can make your entire day go to nothing if you're not careful. There are so many zombies here. And I am not aiming high enough. I wonder what's going on with that. I'm just terrified of getting into a melee fight with a zombie here. And then those dogs just showing up out of nowhere. We got a couple of unique shops. Part of the reason you would want to be in a hub city in the first place. I'm kind of curious as to what they are. Early on in the game, a Born and Noble is going to be great. But later, like now, when I have most of the books, like it's kind of worthless. This is a poppin' pills. This is a pharmacy, so that's going to work out for us. Again, right now, I don't really have any space, so it's kind of worthless. But and Shotgun Messiah, that's a gun shop, so we're doing pretty good here. Most people are going to build right on top of those things. For the respawn period, I don't think it's a great idea. The fact is, I kind of want to be on the other side of this town to get the best chance of spawning loot. I don't know how much activity can go on around a place before it will not spawn loot, but I would rather not find out that I'm too close. These are the type of buildings that most people like to stay in. These over here. Not really sure which one I'm going to go for. This one looks like it's a little bit more secure, naturally. So let's take a look at this one. If this one's more secure, I'll go ahead and break into this one and just build a way to get across between the two. The truth is, neither of them are really that secure right now. Especially with the durability. Block durability is still low. I didn't even check to see if that was unlocked first. Thankfully it is. Some of these doors are going to be unlocked. If you get so used to them all being unlocked, you start hitting them. You never just want to focus on just what you're doing. You always want to keep an eye out on what's going on around you. I think I still have those frames. Yeah. Alright. So the wood frames, again, they can see through them, but they're going to keep them out of here for a minute while I get my life together. You can hit the zombies and stuff through the doors like that. I feel like it's a bit cheaty, but I mean, if they're going to glitch through, it's not my problem, because if I was standing close enough, they'd be hitting me. So, as far as I'm concerned, it is what it is. Deal with it. I'm not going to spend too much time down here. Again, I have practically no inventory. So, you see how I broke this? Bastard. Just a moment to kill this stupid spider zombie. This is an unfortunate situation. Again, spider zombies can climb up, so I don't know if you spawned here, or if you crawled up, or what. It looks like we're probably just going to end up spending the night up here. So what I'm going to do is throw as much of this in here as I can. Again, when things are spawned, I don't know if activity actually matters or not, but in most other games it does. So I don't just want to throw my stuff in there and then have it respawn and kick all my loot. So I'm going to try to get back out of here for a minute and go get some wood, build some actual chests, player-made chests. That way it doesn't try to respawn loot, destroy my stuff. I don't even know if that's a possibility, but quite honestly, I don't see any reason to take the risk when it's so easy to come out here and just grab stuff. course, the other big problem with me being out like this is the fact that I'm going to raise awareness of the fact that I'm here. For some reason, I didn't think to make sure that I was dumping the raw meats, and so all the stuff I have on me still smells, which would normally be fine, it's whatever, except for this is right before nighttime, and the last thing I need to do is raise my awareness that I'm here in the area. Also, you're going to see me being a tad more brave than I ought to be right now, especially because with that pharmacy right there, I've got an unlimited source of healing items. Well, unlimited's overstating, probably. But I have a source of healing items and I have a source of antibiotics. And so it all comes down to the fact that I don't need to panic too much about that stuff right now. I'm going to go ahead and make 2 of these. And I'm going to place down some chests. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get this food off of me. Hopefully that'll make the awareness that I'm here a lot less. Tonight may be crazy, but I have real life things to do, and between me logging out and back in, I'll probably lose a bunch of the attention I've got. So honestly, it's not going to be too much more exciting from this point on, guys. So we're probably just going to end it just a little bit early here. We're going to call it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope this is helping everyone out, or at least that you're just enjoying it in general. Have a great day. This is the end of episode 3. Join me for episode 4. Have a great day, guys.